Hey, shalom, brothers and sisters. Welcome back. I thank you again for joining me today. Well, today I want to do a short introduction on Isaiah in the Old Testament, book of Isaiah, and he's one of the greatest prophets to ever grace our presence and everything. He talks a lot about the coming Messiah, Yeshua. So I'm going to go ahead and just read a little bit to you, just for if you guys out there trying to become familiar with the scriptures, this is a good video for you. But anyways, right here it says the composition date. While the date of composition is uncertain, Isaiah prophesies between 740 and 680 before the Common Era, during the reign of Uzziah, Jotham, Ahaz, and Zedekiah. Uh, Based on the textual evidence, there is little doubt that the prophet Isaiah, the son of Amoz, wrote this entire book. He was one of the most prominent citizens of Jerusalem, having access to the royal and priestly leadership of the nation of Judah. Uh, Here's a little bit of a background right here. Isaiah is the first of five major prophets. Uh, And the other ones were Jeremiah, Lamentations, Ezekiel, and Daniel. The Hebrew name is Yeshayah, and means Yahweh saves, just like Yeshua, sharing the same meaning as the Messiah's name Yeshua. And see the note on Matthew chapter 1, verse 21. They are called the major prophets because they are lengthier and cast a longer shadow of Old Testament history and teachings. Isaiah stands out from all the other major prophets not only as the longest, but also the one that looks deepest into the future. While it covers many of the same themes, like the repentance from national sin, threats of foreign invaders, the future glory of Yahweh's kingdom, it also offers a treasure trove of information regarding the Messiah during his first and second comings. The greatest and most detailed prophetic account of Yeshua's death in the Old Testament is found in the 53rd chapter. In this passage, the prophet describes how the Messiah would suffer for the sins of mankind. Isaiah stood against the rising trend in which dependency on alliances with other nations was increasingly replacing reliance on Yahweh. As King Hezekiah's chief advisor, Isaiah provides a historical account of Judah during the uprising of the Assyrian Empire. In the 8th century, under the reign of Tiglath-Pileser III, Assyria conquered both Syria and Canaan. And that was in between 745 and 727 before the Common Era. A few decades later, another king of Assyria came along, conquered all the fortified cities of Judah, and then came against Jerusalem in 701 before the Common Era. And you can find that in chapter 36, verse 1. In response, Hezekiah humbled himself and prayed for deliverance. Yahweh heard his petition and saved Jerusalem from the hand of the Assyrians. Now, here's a scriptural significance here. The greatest significance of this book is its impact on Masonic prophecy. It offers vivid descriptions of Yeshua's death as a suffering servant, which is, you can find that in chapter 52, verses 13 and 15, and then chapter 53, 1 through 12, and his future reign as the branch or king of kings on the earth. And you can find that on in this book on chapter 2, 1 through 4, chapter 9, 6 through 7, chapter 11, verses 1 through 16, and 65, chapter 65, 17 verses 25, and also 66, verse 23. So that's what this is about. Just gives you a lowdown on what the book of Isaiah is all about, and I encourage you to read it. It's a real lengthy book. It's a real long one, and but it's worth its weight with knowledge and prophecy and things like that. But yeah, just check this out and check it out for yourself. It's a fascinating book, and I encourage you to study up on it when you have time, and also comment below. Let me know what you think about this book, and have a nice little, maybe a little dialogue about the book, and also give me a big thumbs up and hit that notification bell and subscribe. I'd really would appreciate that as well. And feel free to watch my other videos. I got a lot of interesting videos about theology, church history, doctrines, all kinds of things. And I know it's going to be a long list to go down, but if you don't have nothing better to do, just check them out. And that's all I have to say right now. And I thank you again for joining me. Until we meet again, brothers and sisters, peace out and shalom.